So we have a new classified assignment in the Division 2. It's the first one in a very long time. So I want to quickly explain how this works now, for those wondering how you get a hold of it. If we bring up our menu and if we go into our store and go to assignments, there's now an assignment tab there. So you got an assignments tab now. And on assignments, you've got the old classified assignments, which you can now purchase. And you've got the new one that's been added today. It's called the Library of Congress Retrieval. There's going to be another one added later in the season as well. Now, if you don't know what classified assignments are, they are like separate little missions, but they're kind of like puzzles, and you got to solve puzzles to get collectibles and backpack trophies. So you'll notice on the Fall of DC, there's 33 collectibles and all of them in 8 backpack trophies, and I've done all of them, covered guides for them in the past. Well, today we're going to cover the new one. We're going to find the 5 collectibles and the backpack trophy, but you do need to purchase this. I think it's 500 premium credits. However, it is a new season. If you buy the bundle for, I think it's £25 in British money, you get this included in that bundle. Or there's a extra special supply drop bundle this season where it's also included in that. So if you buy the seasonal bundle, you will get both classified missions for this season. You won't need to buy them additionally. However, if you don't get that bundle and you just buy the normal season pass, then you have to come here, assignments, and you have to purchase it to be able to play it. But once you got access to it, this new one from today on the map is going to be located where I am here, just south of Capitol Building. Come to this location. It's got to give you a radar to find the door. That's what they do with classified assignments. So you've got to find that radar. Or find that door within that radar. And it's just here. You've got to find a manhole cover. And you've got to go down. So just south of Capitol Building where I've shown you on the map. Look for this manhole. And down here, you're going to find a door for the classified assignment. Now, there's 5 collectibles. There's 1 backpack trophy. I'm not going to take you all through this mission. I am going to make edits now and just show you what you need to know to get all of this done. There'll be enemies to kill, a couple of puzzles along the way. We'll cover the puzzles for you and make sure you're sorted with all these collectibles and the trophy. So the first collectible is given to you as soon as you're inside the classified assignment. Just run forward. And you're going to find the first collectible straight ahead. This is a freebie, not locked behind anything. It is the knowledge collectible. Make sure you pick this up. This is just worth a mention. It isn't part of any puzzle, but as soon as you've collected the first collectible, there's this door you got to get through. You shoot a junction box in front. A little bug at the minute. It might get fixed in time, but if this door won't open, you're not missing anything. It is just that junction box. You're just going to have to log out the game and log back in and restart the mission to make this work. Your next collectible is going to be in this room here. You're going to have some enemies to kill, and it'll ask you to go up top to progress forward. We'll discuss that puzzle in a moment. But first, from this room, you see the Library of Congress. You're going to go upstairs, and your next collectible to get is just going to be beyond this door here. And what you want to do is just have a look through the side over here, and you're going to see a yellow junction box again. We're going to shoot that junction box. It's going to open this door, and you'll be able to get your second collectible, which is the audit. Now, once you've got that collectible, there's a little bit of a puzzle to do. It's nothing major, but I think I'll show it you because we do get stuck here a little bit. You want to go through this door here, but you can't go through that door there, and you need to interact with something downstairs. However, you can't interact with this downstairs until you approach that door upstairs. So once you've approached it, you can come and turn off this generator. And then there's an electric fence or an electric door over here that you can now go through. And then inside here, there's going to be a book that you can interact with on the shelf. This is then going to move this. So there's a door. And then before you open that door, there's this photo here. You're going to find a switch. And then that's going to give you the code for that door upstairs. So it's a little puzzle. That doesn't get a collectible or anything like that. That's just how you get through this area. Just in case you're struggling, I thought I'd show you that. And now you're able to progress through this door. And we'll move on to the next collectible. As you progress, you got to come up to this area here where you got to go down the elevator shaft, and your third collectible is down there. But first, there is a little secret loot room I thought it's worth mentioning. There might be more on this mission, but this is one that we spotted. So just come back from those elevators, and if you climb out here, you can shoot a lock off the back of a door. Just here. Nothing special in here. But just a bit of loot if you want some loot. Some people like these little hidden rooms. And you can go through and open this door. And just grab yourself some loot if you want it from this room. Beyond that, though, let's go get the third collectible. Now we're going to go down this elevator shaft. And at the bottom, there's just going to be a button to press to open one of the doors down here. Nice and easy to find, to be honest with you. Just as you come out here, the button you're going to need to press is that. And it's going to open one of the doors on the left down there. So we'll just hit this button. And then we'll see the door open. And inside here is going to be our third collectible. So this is 3 out of 5. A big bonfire. So this isn't that important for now, but when you get up to this room, there's going to be an area you've got to charge up, interact with some switches before you move forward. Just take note of a door in this room. It is called the Rare Book Archive. This is going to have your 5th collectible inside, and you're not going to get the key for this until you kill the final boss of the classified assignment. So just bear that in mind. For now, we're still going to get the 4th collectible first, but we're going to be going through this door later on. We'll be backtracking, going through it to get the 5th collectible, but also a backpack trophy and an echo is through there as well. But keep on moving forward for now. And as you move forward, you're going to come to this room here where we got to pry open an elevator to go up top. We can actually pry open both of them. And if we pry open the one on the right, we might hear a collectible. We see a collectible on the radar, but it's not in here. There's a bit of loot. It's actually just above us. You're going to notice some bloodstains as well. We'll find out what that bloodstain is for in a moment. And beyond this door, just behind us, we're going to see the echo and the backpack trophy that I just mentioned. That is at the very end where we go through that door that I've just shown you, the Rare Book Archive. So what we're going to do, get the 4th collectible first. We'll open this elevator on the left. And then we're going to go all the way up to the top. And when we get to the top, we're going to drop down the other side to get the 4th collectible and see what that red bloodstain is. So don't go forward. Just take a right over here. And we're going to see a junction box we can shoot. So open this. We'll head down and there's a body here. So there's a dead body with the 4th collectible on, which is, are you testing me? Once you've collected that collectible, just go back up the rope and just proceed to, I think it's the final area now. But you just want to keep on going forward now until you defeat the boss. And there's going to be one final puzzle we're going to show you. So this is the boss area. You'd have had to defuse 3 bombs within time limit. And once you do that, the boss is going to spawn. So we're going to take the boss out now. And the boss is going to drop us that key I was on about for that room earlier, the Rare Book Archive. So kill Sergeant Sawyer. And here you find the key, the Rare Book Archive key. We're going to pick that up. And once we clear the area, now we're going to finish off the classified assignment once we've cleared the area. But we don't want to go out the mission just yet because we want to get that final collectible, the echo, and the backpack trophy. So let's just clear up. And there we go. We've just completed the mission. It says leave the library, and it's pointing to go and leave it and end the mission. We don't want to do that, though. What we want to do is backtrack with that key that we just picked up. But before we do that, we want to come to the central area here because this puzzle is going to be different for everybody, okay? But you want to look for these Roman numerals on the floor. You've got all these circles here with the gold rims that you're going to see like 3. You're going to see 1. You're going to see 2 and 4. There's 2. And then we're going to see 4 somewhere. There'll be a 4th one as well. Well, the 4th one we could do from power of deduction. So we're going to start with 1. The first Roman numeral, we're going to look at that. We're going to look away. We're going to see a symbol up here on the archway. That's going to be a sword. So remember that. So 1 is sword. Then we're going to go to 2. And 2 is going to be whatever that is. So sword, I'm going to call that an eagle. Sword, eagle. And then 3... is going to be a key, a lock. So sword, eagle, lock. That's what I need to remember. And now what I want to do is backtrack. So I won't edit this. We'll backtrack all the way. I'm remembering again, sword, eagle, lock. I'm just going to go all the way back. So we'll go down this elevator shaft here to the right. This will take us all the way down. The other one will be where that body was. Here's where we're looking to get to now to get our backpack trophy and to get our echo. There's also a 5th collectible to get. And when we go into this room here, we've got the key now to go into this rare book archive. Again, this will be different for everybody. Make sure you look at those Roman numerals on the floor and you get the order right. So mine was sword. You can see I've got the eagle there. I've got the star. I've got a key. And I've got a sword. So sword was my first one. I'm going to interact with that first. Eagle was my second one. I interact with that second. Key was my third one. So that's third. And we didn't see star. We didn't see the Roman numeral star. So we know that's last. I'm going to interact with that. That's then going to open this bookshelf here. And as we run through here now, we're going to get our 5th collectible, which finishes off the collectibles for the mission. I think we go down this way. There it is, right in front of us. So go and collect that. This collectible is called Cubono? Not sure, but there's a collectible subset complete. And as we keep on pushing forward now, we'll carry on following this route round. We are going to come up to a vent that gets us into that room that we couldn't get into where the backpack trophy is and the echo. So we'll just stop that transmission. We'll hit this echo. That's the echo unlocked. And then the backpack trophy is just here. Backpack trophy unlocked. We get the pyramid backpack trophy. We can have a quick look at that in the menu. That's what it looks like. If we can spin us around properly. There we go. And that's all the rewards. Backpack trophy, all 5 collectibles, and an echo. And I discussed everything else that was puzzly in there as well for you. We can now get out of this door that we couldn't get into before. We can go back up this elevator shaft and go to the end of the mission and finish the mission. That's everything. I hope this has been helpful. We'll be covering the next classified assignment on the channel. I do cover every single classified assignment on the game. We've covered them before. So if you've never done these before, have a look back in my playlists and that. You'll find some classified assignment guides where we cover them just like this. For all the puzzles, all the collectibles, all the backpack trophies. Don't forget to like the video. Comment if you got any questions. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. Until next time, take care.